They said it was impossible. They said the desert could never host a great city. They said no one could build a global powerhouse out of sand and heat. But in just 2 decades, Dubai proved the world wrong, rewriting history, breaking every limitation, and transforming a silent desert into one of the most advanced cities on Earth. And the most shocking part is this: Dubai didn't rise because it was lucky. It rose because it understood something the world ignored, that the future does not belong to those who wait. It belongs to those who build. And this is the story of how a tiny desert settlement with no water, no oil wealth, and no global influence rose to become a modern superpower in less than 20 years. A story of ambition, strategy, leadership, and the bold decisions that turned a dream into a global reality. This is how Dubai changed its own destiny and inspired every nation that believes greatness is possible even when the odds are against you. Dubai's journey begins long before the skyscrapers, before the airports, before the tourists, before the luxury, before the world ever cared about it. In the early 1900s, Dubai was nothing but sand, a handful of fishing villages, dusty roads, wooden boats, and pearl divers who risked their lives underwater for tiny pieces of treasure that kept the economy alive. There were no highways, no towers, no industries, no fame, no global attention. Yet inside this humble land was a vision waiting to explode. A vision carried by one name, one leader, one dream. Sheikh Rashid bin Saeed Al Maktoum, the man who believed that a place does not need to be rich to dream. It only needs leaders who are brave enough to chase the impossible. And he had one belief that would become Dubai's destiny. If the land has no wealth, then build wealth. If the land has no opportunities, then create opportunities. If the land has no future, then design one. Dubai had almost no oil compared to its neighbors. The world often thinks Dubai is built on oil money, but the truth is, oil only contributed less than 5% of Dubai's long-term success. The real foundation was something far more powerful: strategy, risk-taking, innovation, and the belief that the emirate must invest every small gain into massive future projects. Instead of storing money, Dubai used money. Instead of waiting, it acted. Instead of following others, it created its own rules. And this mindset became the fuel that pushed Dubai into a new era. One of the boldest moves came in the 1960s when the world thought Dubai was crazy. Sheikh Rashid decided to build a huge deep-water port, Jebel Ali Port, in a place where almost no ships passed. Critics laughed. Experts doubted. International advisors warned that it would be a disaster. But Sheikh Rashid said something legendary: "We will build it first, and the ships will come after." And he was right, because today, Jebel Ali is the busiest port in the Middle East and one of the most important shipping hubs in the world, proving that leadership is not about seeing what is there, but what can be there. Then came Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, the man who accelerated Dubai's rise at an unbelievable speed. The leader the world calls the architect of modern Dubai. With a mind that moves faster than the future itself, he understood the secret weapon Dubai needed: global relevance. And he knew the desert had to be transformed not just physically, but mentally, culturally, and economically. So he launched a vision so daring that even the richest nations hesitated to attempt it. A vision built on tourism, finance, aviation, technology, real estate, and innovation. Dubai began building the impossible, projects no one else dared to imagine. Islands shaped like palm trees rising from the sea, indoor ski resorts in the middle of 45-degree heat, the world's tallest building touching the clouds, underwater hotels, man-made lagoons, futuristic highways, and a skyline so iconic that the world instantly recognized it. Because Dubai wasn't competing with its neighbors, it was competing with the future. In the early 2000s, Dubai took the greatest leap of all, Burj Khalifa, a tower so tall it looked like it was drawn from a science fiction movie, a building 828 meters high, piercing through smog, clouds, storms, and the expectations of humanity. But what many people don't know is that Dubai built Burj Khalifa during a global financial crisis. When most countries stopped construction, Dubai pushed harder. Because Dubai believes hardship is not a reason to slow down, but a reason to accelerate. And the completion of Burj Khalifa made one thing clear. The world was now looking at Dubai not as a desert town, but as a symbol of human ambition. Then there is Emirates Airlines, the airline that started with 2 borrowed planes and became one of the most powerful airlines in the world, connecting continents, cultures, and economies, bringing millions of tourists and billions in revenue, and transforming Dubai into the world's biggest travel hub. Today, Dubai International Airport is busier than London, Paris, or New York. And for many travelers, the journey to another continent passes through Dubai, proving that even geography can be redesigned with the right strategy. But Dubai didn't stop there. It built free zones, areas where foreign companies could operate tax-free, own 100% of their businesses, and enjoy simplified rules, attracting more than 30,000 companies from all around the world, from tech giants to car manufacturers, from financial institutions to startups, transforming Dubai into a global business capital. Then it pushed into technology, building Dubai Internet City, Dubai Media City, and later the Dubai Future Foundation, turning the emirate into a testbed for new ideas. Flying taxis, autonomous cars, digital government systems, smart policing, AI courts, and robot services. Dubai realized early that the future belongs to nations that embrace technology. And so it invested heavily in digital transformation until it became one of the most advanced smart cities on Earth, where services that take weeks in other countries take minutes in Dubai. And this efficiency attracted investors, entrepreneurs, innovators, and dreamers from every nation, all seeking a chance in the land built by vision. But behind all the shining towers and mega projects lies the real secret to Dubai's rise, its mindset. The mindset that rejects excuses, that turns challenges into opportunities, that welcomes the world instead of fearing it, that says yes when others say no, and that believes success is built, not inherited. Dubai understood that modern power is not military strength, not oil wealth, not land size, but influence, innovation, tourism, connectivity, and economic leadership. And it built all of that in record time. Dubai's leadership made a choice. Open the doors wide, welcome everyone, embrace every culture, every talent, every investor, every skilled worker, and build a global community that sees Dubai as home. Today, Dubai is a melting pot where over 200 nationalities work together, live together, build together, and dream together, creating a place where ambition has no nationality and success has no boundaries. The world watched Dubai rise in disbelief. Countries with centuries of history wondered how a 20-year-old transformation could overshadow their decades of development. Critics said Dubai was moving too fast. Doubters predicted collapse. But Dubai kept rising higher and higher, proving that preparation, strategy, and bold leadership always defeat fear and doubt. And today, the desert that once had nothing now has everything: innovation, culture, tourism, finance, aviation, technology, real estate, world expos, entertainment, and global influence. Dubai went from sand to superpower because it refused to think small, refused to accept limits, refused to be like everyone else. It chose a different path, and that choice became a lesson for every developing nation on Earth. A lesson that greatness is not born from resources, but from vision. Not from wealth, but from courage. Not from luck, but from planning, discipline, and leadership. So as we reach the end of this documentary, one question remains. How did Dubai transform in just 20 years while others struggled for decades? The answer is simple. Dubai believed the future could be designed. Dubai believed progress must be built, not hoped for. Dubai believed in taking risks when others played safe. Dubai believed the world rewards the bold, not the comfortable. And Dubai believed that even the desert can bloom when watered with ambition. Dubai's message to the world is clear. The place you start in life does not determine the place you finish. Your environment does not dictate your destiny. Your limitations do not define your future, because Dubai began with nothing but sand, silence, and heat, and ended with skyscrapers, innovation, and global influence, proving to the entire world that greatness is built, not inherited. And as the city continues to rise, as new mega-projects appear, as new ideas transform into reality, one truth remains timeless. Dubai is not just a place. It is a mindset, a symbol of what happens when vision meets action. A reminder that impossible is a word used by people who refuse to try, and a living proof that any nation, any leader, and any person can rise from nothing to something extraordinary if they dare to dream boldly, plan wisely, and act relentlessly. Dubai rose from sand to a superpower in 20 years, and its story is far from over, because the desert that once slept has awakened, and the world is still watching as Dubai prepares to redefine the future once again. One bold idea at a time, one impossible project at a time, one visionary decision at a time, and as the final words of this story echo across the world, one message stands eternal. Greatness is not found, it is created, and Dubai created its own.